So all of my appointments today with my one-on-one clients were on the theme, or had the theme of feeling the call to more power, and also feeling the fear and the ambivalence about that invitation. And yesterday I did a video and was talking about my daughter learning to drive, and the exhilaration and the intensity that comes with having access to more power in our lives, whether it's firepower in a car, or power to create, or power to influence. And I've noticed the big sticking point, which I mentioned in my video yesterday, is that it's the issue of trust. Like, can I be trusted with this much power? Or you may even have other people questioning whether you're trustworthy with that much more power. And as I was here preparing to come on and do this video, I'm looking, of course, in the reflection behind me, and I'm seeing the eyes of Mother Mary and of Mary Magdalene. Mother Mary is she's the little right here. And what I heard was, feel your roots. Feel your roots. And I could feel in my sacral chakra, in my womb space, and my feet making contact with the floor. And it is that as we open to more power, whether it's the call to more impact or influence or greater success or greater money, there is a way in which we can get ungrounded and not have our bearings straight. And as we're practicing with my daughter as she's learning to drive, it's the moments of, let me catch my breath. And it is those times when we need a calm, loving presence and support to create space for us to find our way. Again, I go back to what I talked about yesterday, to tune into and trust our instincts, but to also trust the wisdom of our heart. And as I have said in previous recordings, I have a new mentorship program, the Magdalene Rose Mentorship, that I was called to create. I felt the call from Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene to gather the women who were called to their next level of impact. And I go to a story from my experience on the Big Island last month, where it was Christmas time and there were these potted poinsettias, beautiful, wrapped in foil, just as you see. Probably saw them around at the grocery store, or maybe you had them at home. And my cousin said to me, you know, there are poinsettias that people have planted. Go and look for them. They have become these huge shrubs, or these huge trees. And so once I left, I was looking, and everywhere I went became the joke with my husband and I. I'd say, there's a poinsettia, there's a poinsettia, there's a poinsettia. And they were these 8-foot, 10-foot shrubs or trees with these beautiful blossoms on them. And it feels like that's what some of us are being called to right now. Like, go from the little potted plant, which is flourishing and doing great, but supersize it, take it to the quantum level. And that is what Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene have stepped forward with myself acting as a conduit to step into a container of support, to step into a chrysalis within a community where you can both have the backing, where you can have the wisdom not only of these multidimensional spiritual ascended master supports, but also of other women going through a similar developmental process, that stepping into the elder. So if that's you, I would invite you to apply. I would invite you to check it out and see if it's a fit for you. I've had this sense, and I've just have told a handful of people, I really feel like this journey is a starship, that we are being called, the collective of those of us that will be on this Magdalene Rose journey, that will be getting on a starship, and we will be going for a journey, a multi-dimensional journey. And I don't even completely understand exactly what that means. But of course, the stars keep showing up both in the symbols and the imagery. And so if you're game for such an adventure, I would invite you to apply. The link is in the bio or in the comments, depending on where you're watching this. Much love.